guys, this is Jordan Sparks, and you're watching VladTV.com.
How'd you come up with the idea to do new fragrance?
Well, I've always wanted to do a fragrance. My mom and my nana had tons of fragrances and bottles of perfumes on their vanities when I was younger, and it kind of transferred over to me. I have so many perfumes in my cupboard at home, a lot more than I'd like to admit. But I have a ton of those, and I've always wanted to do a fragrance. So back in January of this year, me and Apra International got together, and we spoke about it. We figured it'd be a great relationship for us to get started with, and then it all kind of came about. But one of my inspirations was my fans and the fact that they voted for me while I was on Idol. They buy my albums, they request my songs, and because of that, I get amazing opportunities like being able to do a fragrance, so that's why it's called Because of You.
How involved were you in the actual making the fragrance?
I was very involved, actually. They sent me a questionnaire and they asked me what kind of fragrances I liked to wear, what kind of air fresheners I used, what kind of candles I used, what kind of scents I used myself. And I wrote all that down, and actually I figured out a little bit about myself. I had 17 candles in my room at the time when they asked me, and I used every single one of them. So what I found out was I do like citrusy scents, I like some floral scents, and I also like a lot of like musky, vanilla, and woodsy scents. So I kind of wanted to incorporate all that together. So what happened was we got together, we spoke about the fragrance, I got to meet the people, came back again for another meeting, and we had a couple of different fragrances around, a couple of different sample bottles, and we kind of tried to mix them together to see what we could come up with the best one. And we came down with 5, and out of the 5 we liked 2, and then we took the 2 and we wore those for a little bit to see what we liked, and then we found the one which ended up being the Jordin Sparks fragrance. And we had them add a little bit more vanilla, darkness, musky scent to it, because it just needed a little bit more, because I definitely wanted something that transferred from day to night without having to switch or use another bottle. So I was very involved with the fragrance, and I am getting great feedback so far, and I'm hoping that eventually I could make a unisex fragrance as well as a cologne too. So I want to do it all.